Hello everyone, it's Patricia and welcome to my channel. So today I'm excited to bring to you my first Scentsy haul for the month of December. There will be another one in a few days, and there will be another one towards the end of the month where we will do our first sniffs for the Bring Back My Bars, so stay tuned, we will get to that. So this one is somewhat of a smaller haul, closing out a party. Now last night I did have to take out 2 warmers and deliver them to a customer. She bought 2 of the December warmers of the month, Solitude, which are the beautiful snowflake pattern. So one was for her and one she was gifting to her son and daughter-in-law. So that's nice. But let's get into what I purchased. Now a lot of these things are for me. There's just a few things for customers. So we will start with something a little bit different. We have 1, 2, and 3 substitute warmer dishes. Now that may seem a little bit extravagant and frivolous, but because I do Tester Tuesday, I've been running into issues where I have to get warming the wax for Tester Tuesday. I maybe have recently put in a wax that still is going strong. I don't want to get rid of that wax. I don't want to dump it back in the container. So having replacement dishes will help me just kind of change on the fly, and then I can resume my wax that I was doing before Tester Tuesday, put that back in, let it run its course. The other thing is, obviously, it's great to have the backup of a replacement dish, and I'm not going to go on and on about that, but yeah, good idea. So the next thing I picked up was a 3-pack bundle of washer whiffs. One of my favorite, washer whiffs. I picked up Amazon Rain. This is not my favorite, but I have it in washing liquid, so I wanted to pick up a corresponding washer whiffs. I picked up Clothesline, same idea. I have the washer liquid and I wanted to pick up corresponding washer whiffs, and I picked up Go-Go Mango. Not because I have the washer liquid, just because. But if you're unfamiliar with washer whiffs, they are a fragrance crystal that you put in your laundry, and it's there to boost the fragrance of your clothes. It does not help with the actual cleansing of the clothes, so be aware of that. There is laundry soap, washer whiffs, Scent Soft, which is kind of a fabric softener, and dryer discs. They are not available in every scent, so you just have to look for that. But if you're going to use washer whiffs, basically you put a scoop or more in the bottom of your drum, then you add the clothes, and then the water is added. So if you add it on top of your clothes, you risk it kind of getting lodged in a crevice of the clothes and maybe not fully dissolving, that kind of thing. I picked up a 3-pack of Counter Clean White Tea and Cactus. I love this fragrance for cleansing products. I picked up Aloe Water and Cucumber. And I picked up one of my favorites, Honeymoon Hideaway. Now, I really enjoy this scent in other products because the wax does not do well for me. But Counter Clean is not just for counters, although it does great for counters. You can use it for granite, you can use it for stainless steel, you can use it for ceramic tops. It doesn't do the best with glass, and I've even used it to clean things, like fabrics. That is not what it's intended for, but if you're going to try something like that, just do a little spot test first. It would be my advice. I've never had any issues, but just in case. I picked up a bottle of Scentsy Fresh. Now, Scentsy Fresh it says right here in Just Breathe, and you basically spray it on fabrics to give fabrics a bit of a scent. Once it dries, it kind of lets some of the scent off. So something like curtains, rugs, mats. I spray it on my son's wheelchair fabric. You can put it on top of your comforter. Maybe a little misting on top of your pillow would be nice. So Just Breathe is really nice. It's like mint, eucalyptus, and a bit of a lemon vibe. So nice for this time of year. Okay, so let's go on to my little friend. I have a little friend with me, a little guest appearance today. He's white and he has a big nose, but he's really cute. I have Olaf. So this little guy is not for me, but I'm going to open him up, and I'm not going to take him out, but I'm just going to let him pop out and you can kind of see, and I'm sure you've seen him at other videos, but there he is. Look at him. When you open him, he kind of bursts out of the box. It's so cute, but look at him. Oh my gosh. I kind of want one now, but I'm just going to put him back. This is from a coworker, and she really wanted Olaf, and what I decided to do, you can purchase Olaf by himself, or you can bundle him with a brick, or you can purchase the brick by himself. But if you bundle him with a brick, it's less expensive. So I decided to do the bundle, and I kind of gave her a deal just to be nice, and I have the brick. So we're going to do the brick, but we're going to leave it to the end because I'm sneaky like that. But let's move on. We have the corresponding scent pack. It is Olaf Warm Hugs. So with most of the buddies, you can pick your scent pack, but this has a pre-assigned scent pack, and it is Warm Hugs. Now, Olaf has his opening in his butt. So where he sits, there's a little opening, a zipper. You open it up, you put the scent pack in there. And what it is it's going to give him a nice scent, because everything's contained, the scent doesn't get lost very quickly. It's there for a long time. So again, when I put a scent pack in my daughter's skating bag, it's kind of a contained area. It seems to last at least a couple months. If you put it in your car, that's a big area. It's probably not going to seem to last as long because it's going to seem to evaporate. Okay, let's move on to wax. We're getting closer to the end. Like I said, not a very long haul. Let's talk some wax bars. Most of these are for me. I think all of them are for me, actually. I did take out one bar and put it with a customer's order already, but I have Just Breathe. Beautiful, like I mentioned before. I have a Just Breathe customer. She loves Just Breathe. We have Mocha Doodle, which is chocolate and coffee. Very low on the coffee. If you're looking for coffee scents, I would not go with Mocha Doodle. This is more of like a chocolate with a little coffee afterthought kind of deal. But this is nice, kind of mixed with things, kind of tone down the chocolate. The other thing is, if you get a wax bar and you're not crazy about the scent, don't forget, try mixing it with things, because I think people seem to forget that. They get a wax scent, they don't like it, and they forget to try it with other things. Anyway, Black Raspberry Vanilla, a classic. It's like a dark berry with that vanilla tone. Lasts a long time. Most people enjoy this scent. It's been around for a long, long time. In the fall category, we have Autumn Hearth. Look at that packaging. It's gorgeous. And it is like a burnt orange, brownish wax. This has apples, cinnamon, and tonka, I believe. Very straightforward scent description. Now, for me, what it reminds me of is if you took a little bit of cider mill, the sweetness of an apple characteristic of cider mill, and then you took a tiny bit of apple and cinnamon sticks with that little zing that apple and cinnamon sticks has, and it almost has like a little bit of a cologne punch. Mostly the cider mill characteristic, but the little twist of apple cinnamon sticks, put them together, and I think you have something similar with Autumn Hearth. One of my favorites, I'm not going to go on and on about it, but if you haven't tried Winterberry Apple Tea, pick it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You could add a bakery note if you want. You could do so many different things with that. It's great on its own. Strong performer. I have it going downstairs right now. We have another winter scent. I enroll in Scent of the Month, and this month, for this particular scent, I have sold out of the bar, so I decided to pick up another bar because I didn't want to be without, and it is Be Merry, the beautiful red wax. For me, I get a lot of red berry, little like that, those little berries that you kind of see on those wreaths. I get about 50% that and 50% holly and pine combined. It reminds me of you're at the Christmas tree lot and you just breathe in and you can smell the trees, but you're also near those wreaths with all the berries. Very, very nice. Speaking of berry, we have Snowberry. Beautiful white wax. This is loganberry, strawberry, peppermint, and zesty cinnamon. I think they should leave out the zesty cinnamon because I think that would, first off, it kind of sounds like it would clash with those other notes. And also, I really don't pick it up. I picked it up once in all the times I've warmed it, and it was just a hint of it. So if you're someone that doesn't like cinnamon, I would still give Snowberry a try because I don't think it's detected by many people. So now I know sometimes if you're a little bit sensitive to a scent, you kind of find that scent quickly, but I would still maybe ask your consultant for a sample or pick up a bar and try, and if you're not happy with it, maybe trade with a friend, something like that. I decided to pick up a new to me scent. It is Very Snowy Spruce. It's great for this time of year where your Christmas trees are going up and you can smell that beautiful smell outside. To me, this is a very straightforward Christmas tree scent. There's a lot of extra stuff going on in the background. It's just very classic. I'm probably more of an iced pine girl, but we're going to give a little try with this. Another wax, it's a very dark blue wax. It's Homestead Holiday. And Homestead Holiday doesn't get a lot of recognition, but I warmed this last Christmas Eve and I really enjoyed it. So for me, it reminds me of that. I'll probably warm it this Christmas Eve. What it reminds me of is if you are going to one of those country primitive stores, maybe a little bit upscale, you're in the store, it sells, you know, those plaques you can put your family's name, it sells ornaments, candles, potpourri, you name it, anything that like, and it's so decorated for the holidays, and you go up to the cash register and they've got some scented products. It's also one of those stores, it reminds me, you know, like how Bath and Body Works has like the paper bags with the like rope handle. So this store would be the exact same bag but with brown paper, and they might even have their business cards stapled to it. So one of those stores, you know what I'm talking about. And you take a deep breath, you close your eyes, and you're gonna smell this. This is what you are going to smell in that store. It's very sophisticated and it's a little spicy. It's got like a little bit of fir and orange and some spice to it, but it's good. And this is a scent that we're going to finish up with before we do the brick. This is a different kind of scent. It's a pink wax. It's in the winter, fall and winter category, but it's kind of a different kind of scent. They describe it as chestnuts, vanilla, and sugarcane, I believe. It is the pretty packaging of love and happiness. Now, this is one of those scents that it doesn't really smell like what it's described as. To me. To me, it smells like, if you're familiar with the scent Pink Haze, a little bit of Pink Haze mixed with like a powdery tone and maybe the slight, tiniest bit of floral characteristic or perfumey characteristic. But it's one of those scents that you put it in your warmer and you're like, oh my gosh, that's really, really nice. So if you haven't tried Love and Happiness, I suggest giving it a try. It's probably one of those ones that once you warm it, you're probably really going to enjoy it. In fact, I might even put it in my Scentsy Club because I'm not sure if it'll come back. So anyway, that's Love and Happiness. It reminds me of, you know, that ginger and spruce brick. That brick is so hard to describe. Everybody who smells it gets something different. I suggest you watch many, many videos if you're contemplating getting that scent. But even after watching many, many videos, you're probably still going to have a hard time because until you smell it personally, you won't know what it smells like to you because everybody gets something different. So anyway, let's move on to the big brick. The beautiful light baby blue wax. Everything about this brick is a terrific thing. I've already smelled it and let me tell you, I love it. I love, love, love it. Okay, so let me I'll bring up the scent description on my phone. So if you're going on my website, you would go under, usually it's up top at a banner, but you can also go under Disney. And then if you scroll down, go Disney Frozen, and you will see Olaf himself. You will see the brick by itself, and then you will see the brick and Olaf. Well, obviously the scent pack goes with Olaf, but you will see the combo. Now, let's bring up the brick. The scent notes for warm hugs. It says cool mint, snow-covered woods, and warm vanilla. Okay, so let's cover the mint part first. Cool mint. Okay. People are describing this similar to vanilla mint, like, you know, vanilla mint to me is kind of like a very sweet mint, kind of like almost like a spearmint vibe, slightly. This is a little bit different of a mint. It's a cool mint. It is not a peppermint to me. Peppermint is on the extreme end of the spectrum, and a spearmint is kind of like lower end. This is kind of in the middle, like a cool mint. So it's not as intense as a peppermint. It's very, very similar to the minty fragrance that you're going to pick up in Snow Place Like Home. That's what it reminds me of. So if you had the minty component of Snow Place Like Home, that's what the minty part reminds me of. Okay, so then we're going to move on. Snow-covered woods. That part is the lightest part in my opinion. The snow-covered woods, I mean, what is snow-covered woods smell like? But you get a very, very tiny, tiny bit of like a, I don't even want to say woodsy note. It's almost like a bit of, it mixes so well with the mint. It just heightens the mint. I feel like it's just a little bit The snow-covered woods to me almost reminds me of like a tiny, tiny sandalwood note, but very, very light. So I would say if you're scared of wood scents, you might still love this scent. Now, the third thing is warm vanilla. So actually take your mint and then add a whole bunch of vanilla. This is quite a lot of vanilla in my opinion, but because mint is such a strong scent, you definitely pick up on the mint. It reminds me a little bit of Silver Bells, because Silver Bells has mint, but when you smell it, it doesn't hit you in the face with mint. The tone of Silver Bells is kind of like a light tone to the scent. It's kind of got that light tone, that light vibe, but you can definitely smell vanilla. It is not a bakery vanilla. It is like a true vanilla, classic vanilla, beautiful, simple vanilla. So yeah, intensity, I would say the intensity reminds me a little bit of like a Silver Bells intensity in terms of when you smell it, it doesn't knock you off on your socks, but you can definitely smell the cool mint. The mint reminds me a little bit of Snow Place Like Home, and the vanilla is there to kind of round everything out, and you can definitely smell lots of vanilla. It's a great, great scent. It is slightly like vanilla mint in that you're taking a mint and a vanilla, but vanilla mint has a brightness to it, like a citrusy tone, a very sweet tone. This is more of a cool tone with vanilla. It's great. It's so great I've already ordered another brick. So anyway, I've rambled and rambled, but hopefully I've helped you in some way, and maybe you're intrigued by warm hugs, because yeah, I'm hoping the performance is great. Like I said, I've already got another brick ordered, and it's a really a scent that as soon as I saw the scent notes, I knew it was probably going to be for me, but I'm very pleased with this. So I want to sleep with it under my pillow. It might melt. Anyway, thanks for spending the last 17 minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.